You make more money than ever. So why do you still feel broke? Sounds very legitimate, doesn't it? Well, if I was to guess, I would say it's due to the following reasons for which I'll discuss in this video and show you all how to resolve them. With that being said, are you interested, might I ask? Have you ever gotten a raise? Looked at your new paycheck? Smiled for about 5 minutes and thought, finally, things are going to be different. You tell yourself, I'll finally catch up. I'll stop stressing. I'll finally breathe. For a moment, it feels like your entire life is about to change. Then something strange happens. A few months later, your paycheck is bigger, your bills are bigger, your stress is exactly the same, and payday still feels too far away. If that's you, you're not alone. Millions of people work harder every single year, earn more money every single year, yet somehow they never feel richer. They just become more expensive versions of the same person. Today I want to explain why. Because the problem isn't always your income. Sometimes, it's the invisible trap that quietly steals every raise before you ever get the chance to enjoy it. If that's you, you're not alone. Millions of people work harder every single year, earn more money every single year, yet somehow, they never feel richer. They just become more expensive versions of the same person. Today I want to explain why. Because the problem isn't always your income. Sometimes, it's the invisible trap that quietly steals every raise before you ever get the chance to enjoy it. Sounds crazy, yet I agree we often overlook the amount of money we spend when we're busy during the day and swiping debit and credit cards regularly, or set up on autopay where we never even see it coming out of our accounts. Yet here we are. The dream we all believe. Think back to your first real paycheck. You probably remember exactly what it felt like. You imagined what life would look like if you could just make more. You thought, if I could make another $10,000 a year, everything would finally fall into place. No more worrying. No more checking your account before buying groceries. No more hoping your card doesn't decline. No more panic every time your phone rings because it might be another bill collector. You weren't asking for luxury, you were asking for peace. That's what almost everyone wants. Not mansions, not private jets. Just the feeling that money isn't controlling every decision. So you worked harder, accepted overtime, changed jobs, got promoted, started side hustles, stayed late, sacrificed weekends, missed birthdays, missed family dinners. You earned more, exactly what you thought you needed. But somehow, nothing changed. That's one of the most heartbreaking financial experiences a person can have, because now you don't know what else to blame. Now let's dive into the silent upgrade. Nobody wakes up and says, I'm going to spend every raise until I'm trapped. It never happens that way. It starts with one sentence. I deserve this. And maybe you do. After years of working hard, you finally replace your old car, you upgrade your phone, move into a nicer apartment, buy better furniture, order takeout more often because you're exhausted, subscribe to another streaming service, book the vacation you've been postponing. None of those decisions feel reckless. In fact, every single one feels reasonable. That's why lifestyle inflation is so dangerous. It doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like success. Until one day, you realize your bigger paycheck already belongs to everyone else. The landlord, the bank, the car payment, the credit card. The subscriptions you barely remember signing up for. You make more money, but you own less of your own future. And why is that? You might ask, I'm pretty sure of, well, here it is. The emotional cost. This is the amount that no one adds up nor speaks about. Money doesn't just affect your wallet, it follows you everywhere. It sits beside you during dinner. It keeps you awake at 2 in the morning. It whispers in your ear every time someone asks, want to go out this weekend? It changes how confident you feel, how patient you are, how much energy you have, how you show up for your family. Some people don't avoid checking their bank account because they're irresponsible. They avoid it because they're afraid. Afraid they'll see another reminder that no matter how hard they're trying, they still aren't getting ahead. That's exhausting, stressful, annoying, basically all of the following. Imagine spending years climbing a mountain, only to realize the mountain keeps getting taller. That's what lifestyle inflation feels like. The question that changes everything in your life, relationships, friendships, mind frame basically a variety of things. The next time you get a raise, don't ask, what can I afford now? Ask, what can future me finally stop worrying about? Could this raise eliminate a debt? Build your emergency fund? Increase your retirement contributions? Buy you freedom instead of another monthly payment? Because wealth isn't created by making one big decision. It's created by making hundreds of small decisions that no one applauds. Driving the paid-off car, keeping the phone another year, cooking one more meal at home, saving first, spending what's left. Those choices aren't flashy, but they're powerful, meaningful, and bring about emotional confidence. So with that being said, how's that make you all feel as an individual with a plan to build financial freedom? So, are you ready for action? If so, let's stop procrastinating and make movement towards positive actions. If this video felt personal, that's because this cycle is incredibly common. Most people don't stay stuck because they're lazy. They stay stuck because every increase in income is immediately matched by an increase in expectations. And over time, those expectations become permanent bills. Here's something worth remembering. Your next raise doesn't have to disappear. It can become the beginning of a different story. A story where you aren't constantly counting down to payday, where unexpected expenses don't ruin your month, where money gives you options instead of anxiety. Financial freedom rarely arrives all at once. It usually starts with one quiet decision. I don't need my lifestyle to grow every time my paycheck does. If you can make that choice consistently, your future will begin changing long before anyone else notices. And one day, the greatest reward won't be the size of your paycheck. It will be the peace of knowing that your money finally works for you, not the other way around. If this story sounded like yours, subscribe and join this community. Every week, we break down the habits, mindsets, and simple systems that help ordinary people stop surviving and start building real financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, I recommend you check out this wealth building playlist that exposes all the secrets that the schools and teachers don't want to teach you. And with that being said, I created a planner to help you control your financial situation and a worksheet to help track your finances into growth. And there are several people who claim they will guide you into wealth. But I actually created a system that truly shows you how financial freedom is built. All of these tools are reasonably priced and seemingly free to an extent. So if interested, I left the link in the description. So check it out, you will find this very helpful. Thanks, and just a reminder, I love you all and want to see everyone succeed in life.